Hey, what's going on, y'all? Okay, so we're gonna get to the main video here pretty soon, but I wanted to discuss something with y'all. I recently got involved in a program, and I'll tell you about it here in a second. But imagine, just do me a favor. Imagine that you didn't have clean water, so you couldn't just get a bottle of water like this anytime you wanted. You couldn't go to the store and get it. You didn't have access to it. You couldn't just like go to your faucet in your kitchen, turn the faucet on and get water out of it. You couldn't get a shower when you wanted to. Imagine the effect that would have on your life. And that is basically what the program is about. It's Team Water, and it's to help those people in the world that don't have access to the water, to clean water, and are forced to drink dirty water or don't have water at all. There are people out there who don't have water at all. I mean, it affects 1 in 10 people do not have access to clean water, and that's just crazy to me. But so I joined Team Water, and it's other YouTubers that are promoting it, but basically what the program is going to do, it's going to raise, the goal is to raise $40 million, which is a lot of money. It's not going to fix the problem. It's going to help fix the problem. It's going to go towards fixing the problem. It'll help fix the problem hopefully faster, and hopefully it turns out to be way bigger than $40 million. Hopefully, through the teamwater.org donations, hopefully we can raise enough that that it really takes off and we can get clean water to everybody. But I, as a fishing YouTuber, water is very important to me, and it's a resource, and we need to take care of that resource. We need to make sure that everybody has that resource and has availability for that resource. And bottled water, there are people here where I live in eastern North Carolina that don't even drink the tap water because there's so much PFAS in it. And companies have just, for years have just dumped plastics, microplastics, into the water. And a lot of people here drink bottled water and depend on bottled water. But it's really important. It's important to me. I hope it's important to you. I'll put a link down below, and the goal is to raise $40 million. That's going to go towards clean water, getting those people clean water, those that don't have it. And it's going to basically, it should give roughly about 2 million people clean water. So just $1 can make a huge difference. $20 can make a really huge difference. I mean, that can go a long way towards the program. But it's really important to me, and I wanted to share it with you. And I'm personally going to donate, and I'm going to be promoting this all the way through August. So I'll drop, I'm not going to stop entire videos to go over everything again. I'll just I'll mention it to you. But it's really important to me, and I hope it's important to you. So let's get to the video and go Team Water. Got him. Got him. That's a better one. Holy cow, that's a good bass. Hey, good morning, y'all. Welcome to Big Bear Fishing. So I'm really excited. Today we're going to be using the Nage 2.75 inch micro jointed swim bait. It is a tiny little swim bait. I'm throwing it on my BFS setup, so everything is very tiny. But we're going to throw that today, and yeah, we're going to hopefully catch some bass. Might catch a crappie or two, but again, definitely catch some bass. It's got a flexible tail on it. The bait is just beautiful. Look at that. It's really pretty. But we're gonna throw this. I don't know what the action looks like. I haven't thrown it yet. It's brand new, but it's in the thread fin shad color. I thought that was pretty natural. But let's get after it and see if we can't get hooked up. Alright. So, like I said, it's a really good looking little bait. I think the only, I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to make any predetermined, just based on first impression. I think that it's going to be a really good, oh yeah. Well, it's definitely segmented because, okay, so you fish it super slow, which is awesome. I was worried that it was going to sink. Oh man, bass just came up right there. I was worried that it was going to sink really fast. So you just fish it super slow. Those CMs are bad. Okay. I might actually... He's not gonna come. Oh, he went after it again, but he's like waiting too long. That's cool. Yeah, I was worried that I was gonna have to fish it like way too fast and it was gonna sink. But it's not sinking at all. Well, I mean, it's sinking, but it's not bad. Okay. Keep working down the bank. So I wanted to get out here early this morning because it is supposed to be like pushing 100 degrees today. Try to get out here, get after it, maybe beat the heat. I mean, I'm not gonna 100% beat the heat because it's already like 80 something right now, but oh man, just grab it. So they're kind of like, they're following it, but they're kind of eating it like lethargic. So I don't know. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Oh, man. Well, we're getting hit. That's the important thing, I guess. Got him. Got him. Let's skate him over those weeds. Oh, it's a crappie. Oh, you will hook me on my own lure just as much as anything else, won't you? Nope, dropped him. Crappie. Crappie in the summer on a little jointed swim bait. How about that? What do y'all think of that? That's pretty crazy, isn't it? A slab. Watch that one come out. Oh man, come on. I watched that one come over and eat it. I mean, I don't have a bunch of gunk. I don't know. See the weeds there. Oh, yes. Get out of there. Oh man, stuck in the weeds. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Man, I gotta get home. I can feel him, he's still there. Get down here and see. Is that him right there? I'm like slowly moving this whole thing of weeds right here. As long as my line holds up. This is not real super thick line, obviously. Sketchy. I haven't seen any gators, but you know how that goes. Okay, there he is. And then my lure is alright. I have to unhook him to save his life and then get my lure out of there. There, I got him out at least. Happy I was able to get him out of there. Alright, now that I smell like a summertime pond, which is delicious, I definitely have to go home and get a good shower. So he was right, see this big clump of weed, like this weed line right here? It's like, I don't know, 2-3 feet deep. So, I mean, it's a lot of weight by the time that it's like wet weeds. You guys know how it is. But I was able to get down there, pull it. I looked for gators before I went down there. I didn't see any, but I did it as fast as I could, and then I had to go in the water. It's disgusting. Probably got all kinds of microorganisms on me right now. So we're not fishing anywhere near that anymore. Got him. That's so cool. That was so cool. I watched him come over. And it's a bass. If I can keep them out of the weeds. Been using medium heavy for too long. Alright, but they'll get you out of there. That's a decent bass too. Check that out. I watched him come up and eat it right there. So cool. He came up and he like looked at it, and I was like, okay. So I killed it and then let it sit for just a second, and then just kind of like moved my reel handle just a little bit like that. He came up and got it. So cool. That's a better one. Holy cow. That's a good bass. Alright, it's not a giant, but got a jump out of him. Oh. And we are full in weeds again. Just can't keep them out of there. I need to tighten my drag up a little. If I can get them up. Okay. I think I can grab them. That is a better bass. How's that? That's a lot of weeds. Okay. Oh, it's on my line. Alright. That's pretty good. Take you down here and get you back in, buddy. Get you out past these thick weeds right here. Alright, launch them like a jack. Yeah, so far, this little lure is amazing. You can fish it pretty much as a topwater, or at least like close enough to the top that you can get a topwater hit. I watched that bass. I was so what I've been doing to catch these is I throw it out, let it sink about that far down, and then I'm just just a tiny little turn of the reel, but I'm not like hitting it like I would a glide bait. Those like short pops. I'm actually like just watch, see, just that little bit, because it's such a small lure. It's only 2.75 inches. Just that little bit, like, it just gives it that, like, I don't know. It really looks like a dying minnow. And then if you kind of like, I don't know, you just gotta play around with it, but you can make it look so good. All right, also, we're looking pretty good on time. I got 8:12. We're gonna fish for probably like another hour and a half, 2 hours. But at least we figured something out here. Go down just a little bit and then try it again. It's a little one. That's pretty cool. Just a little flash and then he had it. Man. Alright, so these hooks do not stay pinned. That's one thing. I mean, fortunately, he landed right here, but that's a healthy little bass. Something took a swipe at him. Alright, buddy. Nice. And then the next cast, we backlash. Sounds about right. There's one. Get out of the weeds, get out of the weeds. Oh, that was almost hooks in the hand. Alright. Pretty little fish. But they either get like hooked or they don't get hooked. There's no in between. Alright. I'll try to get a face full of dirt before Alright, y'all, so different ways. This thing is slow sinking. I thought it was gonna be fast sinking, but it sinks slow. Different ways that you can fish this. You toss it out there and just let it sink and then count down. I don't know what the feet per second is, but I've been counting down to usually like 3 or 4, depending on how weedy it is. But you can count down like 3 or 4, and then what I've been doing, I mean, you can reel it straight in really slow, but what I've been doing is kind of like giving it more of a like a twitch. So in order to do that, I haven't been actually like twitching it with the rod really. I've been doing it more with the rod or with the reel handle. So toss out 1, 2, 3, and then I just kind of wiggle that reel handle a little bit. It doesn't take much. Just keep the rod kind of sturdy. You can get kind of like it really looks like a wounded bait fish. I know the camera doesn't do it justice, but it really looks like a wounded bait fish. Alright, y'all, so if you're using BFS gear, the easiest way to fish this towards the top is to throw it out and immediately thumb and then start and keep your rod tip kind of up. That way you keep it up towards the top before it even has a chance to sink. If you're using a spinning, like a really light spinning rod, toss it out there and keep your hand like this and then flip that bail manually with your hand and then start reeling and keep it up. But basically what you're going to do, toss it out there, see, right up at the top already. And then what I've been doing is I reel and then I kind of you can straight reel it, but I've been reeling and then I kind of use just a little bit of twitching of the rod bass, they're trying to get the dragonflies. This time of year it's hard to get the bass to hit anything other than something that's smaller profile because of the dragonflies. But basically you're gonna see, and you will get hit. It just, that gives it an action. It just, like, it looks so much like a minnow. Oh, come on. He ate it on the pause, but he didn't get it. This one. I think he got it when it came, when I tossed it out there, honestly. Probably just waiting for dragonflies. Alright, buddy. Waiting for dragonflies. Alright. It's a healthy bass right there. Healthy bass. Alright, buddy. Alright, also, that is a really fun little lure to throw. I'm definitely going to be throwing it more. That was really fun. The finish held up really well. It's got a little chip right there, and that's it. And that was probably from, you know, when the fish was flopping around and stuff. So we just took a little bit of it off, but not worried about it. But really fun little lure. Again, that's the Nage Eurotackle 2.75 inch swimbait, micro swimbait. So much fun. I love throwing swim baits. I'm gonna order this little glide bait, but that should be pretty fun to throw. But this was a lot of fun to throw. But that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, make sure you check out Team Clearwater or Clean Water, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.